Bhavani Mandir. Bhavani Mandir, that is the topic of discussion for this glorious evening. Bhavani Mandir. I think you are acquainted with Bhavani Bharati, that term, that phrase. Down the memory lane, if you can be able to go down deep into this Bengal partition days, if you can be able to go back, you will definitely see there was a small revolutionary booklet with the caption, with the name that is Bhavani Mandir. Again, I want to remind you, just try to recall. During the Bengal partition period, that is during 1905, one small revolutionary booklet named Bhavani Bharati was truly circulated throughout the country, throughout India. I think definitely you will be aware of this one, Bhavani Bharati, that revolutionary booklet Bhavani Mandir. It was written by Sri Aurobindo. Because, new direction, new consciousness, whatever is articulated and circulated that is in India as a whole. Definitely, the Karnadhar, the foreigner, the pioneer is none other than your master, that is Sri Aurobindo. It was written by Sri Aurobindo. So, what about the impact, output? Patriots, lovers of the motherland must have the spiritual strength. This idea, this greatness was highlighted by Sri Aurobindo. The patriots, the lovers of the motherland must have spiritual strength. Without that spiritual strength, none can be able to fight for a long. Your machine, your engine must be propelled, and it will be truly propelled. So with the arms, how much can you expect to proceed? How long can you survive? So you must have the permanent energy. That permanent energy, when we think of, it is well propelled from the spiritual strength. So for this, these patriots and lovers of the motherland must have the spiritual strength. That's what Sri Aurobindo articulated and circulated the idea. Without it, very difficult to propel your engine. To prepare them, a plan was worked out in some detail. A plan was chalked out. A temple was to be built and consecrated. A temple was to be built and it was to be consecrated to the mankind so that people will be in a position to offer themselves, to sacrifice their life, to come to the Mandir temple, to learn, to glorify, to purify themselves. That was the purpose. And this consecrated to the mother of strength, the mother of India. Consecrated to whom? Sri Aurobindo in another way he has described. I think you must have known. Sacrifice not for the sake of sacrifice, but sacrifice for the humanity and your motherland. Humanity and the motherland and for the divine. Don't sacrifice for the purpose of sacrifice only. You sacrifice for the humanity, for the divine. That is the purpose. We will build it, that temple, in a high and pure air, steeped in calm and energy. That temple to be built up, and that temple has to be opened up, so that people will come for consecration, surrender and offering. They will set for sacrifice. Here we have to be trained. A new order of Karma Yogin. They have to be set up. They have to be created. Men who have renounced all in order to work for the mother. Only those people who have sacrificed their life, renounced all in order to work for the country, for the liberation of the country. For them, this calm energy they must be trained. They must get this calmness, this energy, pure air, high and pure air. It is the requirement. This should be helped by others. These will be helped by others. Some foreigners will be there and behind people will be following them. Helped by others all over the country, because this is the revolution of the nation. It is not confined to one or two persons or some stipulated leaders, counted few, but because it is the leader of the mass, leader of the country, it is the revolt of the country. And this countrymen will help who has sacrificed something for their motherland. These people will come forward and they need sacrificing energy. They must sacrifice, and for working they need some energy, as we are taking food, so that some energy can be created and it will move us towards the further communication to go forward. What is your mother country? That is what the question. I think you have listened. You have listened. For others, that madness, your Windows madness you have read. For others, India is a country, lands, mountains, deserts, rivers, seas. But for me, it is Mother India, my mother. And just imagine when my mother is being sucked, Asurs are coming and sucking their blood. How can you expect being a child? Simply, I will be engaged in eating food, royal food. No, no, my purpose is different. I have to rescue my mother. That is his dream. That you can say this is madness, but this is his greatness, magnanimity. Then what happens? It is not the piece of earth. Already I have told. It is not the piece of earth. It is a mighty Shakti. The Shakti we call India, Bhavani Bharat. I will remind you again. I will remind you. This is what is our mother country? How have you defined? How do you know about a mother India? This country, not a piece of earth. It is mighty Shakti. The Shakti we call Bhavani Bharati, we call India, is the living unity of the Shaktis of 300 millions. Trinsa Koti Kantha Kalakala Nirada Karane, 30 crores. That is the voice. That is the worshipped mother of these 30 crore people, so called 300 million people. And energy of God is with us. Energy of God is within us. We have to explore it. We have to awaken it. And we have to struggle for it. And with that, we have to revolt. We have to rescue our motherland. We have to gain the freedom of India. It is to India that is reserved the highest and the most splendid destiny. Already, I think, while we are discussing five dreams of Sri Aurobindo, India will be the spiritual guru of the world. India will be at the top. India will lead the nation. With the awakening of India depends the destiny of Asia. India must show light to the entire world. So many ways you have seen the burning calls, echoes. It has been echoed and re-echoed, not only in the new corner of the country, but inside the cells and tissues of this India, this glorious Indians like you. The most essential to the future of the human race, this spiritual energy, again, I want to quote it, this spiritual energy is the source of all other strength. Without that, because everything is perishable, these are all small. But the thing is that so far the spiritual energy is concerned, it is the source of all the strength. There is the formless fountain heads, the deep and inexhaustible source. It has depth, it is inexhaustible, fathomless, fathomless fountain. You don't know where it enters and where it begins and how long, how far it goes. This infinity energy is the mother of the universe, mother of the worlds. Is infinity energy from which we the lovers, patriots, and freedom fighters of motherland, we must get energized from this great energy, infinity energy, she says. For you, who are the children of the sacred land that is India. For you, who mothers call, who are my children of this sacred land, of the sacred land that is Aryabhumi, made of her clay and reared by the sun and winds. I am Bhavani Bharati. I have created you. I am building you up. I am pushing you forward. I am bringing you the dream of tomorrow. I am enlightening your future. I am your destiny. I am carrying you up. You are all my children, my strength. Bhavani Bharati, Mother India. It was the call of the motherland. Just imagine how that glorious call is there. It was the call of the motherland to all, not to one or two or counted few. Already I have set up, I have said before you. It is not for the counted few, moderates or extremists, or people who are writing or simply who are following. It is the call to the people of the motherland, to the entire Indians, people of India, sons of this glorious motherland, India. It is a call who are young and high spirited. Young and high spirited. He has not told about the age beyond 50 or beyond 60 or below 50 or below 60, not like this. Who are young and high spirited to all her children. High and young spirited. Maharaj Koda, I have children, I have seen youths of 80 years and old men of 20. Because depends upon the spirit which you possess, which attitude you are struggling, you are going forward. To worship and serve her with knowledge. To worship and serve her with knowledge. Not with, banana, coconut, or incense stick, dhup, or some flowers you are going for worshipping. In a particular day to a particular deity, in your, so-called refined fashion. Not like this. To worship and serve with your knowledge in a complete self-giving. With a knowledge of the complete giving, self-giving, complete self-giving, and that knowledge of complete self-giving, with that you have to sacrifice, you have to serve, you have to love your motherland. You must be young, you must be high spirit, irrespective of your age. Does not matter. With the Indians, we are the sons of India, and we are the children of Indians. So complete self-giving with strength gathered from the spiritual living and enlightenment. Spiritual living and enlightenment. Because initially already Sri Aurobindo has quoted, patriots, lovers of the motherland must have spiritual strength. Without this strength you can go. You want to go some 500 kilometers, but actually, no, you have started with a two-wheeler, bullet or, small vehicle. That capacity is coming around some 5 liters. You have made it full, but 5 liters, stock is 5 liters, and your option, your ambition, your expectation to cross over around 500 kilometers. Just imagine how long can you go. Thousands of youths answered the call. If there is a question, there must be an answer. When there is a call, there must be an answer. So, this call of patriotism to the freedom fighters, lovers of mankind, lovers of Indians. Thousands of youths, answered her call, answered the call. Today also, the same call stands, the same call comes. Mother Durga, come and manifest with the children of India. Here, so we are here, we are expecting your command. You just command us, you advise us, so that we can go in a glorified manner, in a very swift speed to achieve the so-called freedom. But that freedom is, that liberation is over during 1947, 15th of August. But what real freedom is there to be achieved? That is the actually spiritual freedom for which we are seeking for. That call was there for the country who were under the British chains, but now itself, this call is for all me, for you, for this countryman, not only for India, but towards the entire humanity at large, the race at large. For what? You have to get your liberation, that is spiritual revelation, and you must go towards being pushed towards the supramentalization. You must be rescued from the chains of bondage, limitations, so that a greater destiny awaits you with this greater call, with this greater energy, with this greater spirit, try to march forward. That is the call of the day. Bhavani Mandir. Thank you.